Okay, so today we're going to have a lesson about creating healthy boundaries for children.
那么今天我们将会学习一个关于到我们要怎样子建立一个健康的对于孩子的给孩子的一个界限。
Okay, boundaries are important so that our children will grow up to know how to behave well.
其实界限是对我们孩子很重要的，因为当他们长大过后啊，他们可以知道他们如何去如何在成长过程里面去behave well， 就是有好的行为。Okay.
All right. To start off, we're going to read Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. Okay, we'll read in Chinese.
我们将会读腓立比书第4章19节。OK， 4章第19节说，我的神必照他荣耀的丰富，在基督耶稣里使你们一切所需用的都充足。
Okay, as human beings, all right, we all have, like what the Bible says, needs.
我们一个人类呢，我们都有我们其实就好像圣经所讲的有需要的。
All right, we have spiritual needs, emotional needs, mental needs, and physical needs.
那么我们基本一个人呢，我们都有属灵、有情感、有心理，还有就是 physical 就是生理的需要。
So we are most familiar with physical needs. This is like food, shelter, water. This is physical needs.
其实我们一般人都知道，就是食物啊、穿啊、吃啊等等，这些都是生理的需要。
Okay, mental needs also we are a little bit familiar. Is like our knowledge.
那么自己讲说，心理讲到就是知识了 ，mental 就是知识性的需要。
Okay, the one that we are less familiar as people are spiritual and emotional.
其实大部分的人都对于情感或者对于心灵的那个需要是不大了解的。
But all these needs are very important to our lives.
其实呢，每一个在我们生命里面都是一个很重要的需要来的。
Okay, example is like a plant.
那给你们一个例子，好像一个植物。
Okay, plants to grow vibrantly, they also have needs.
如果你要让一个植物它能够茂盛的去成长，也有它的需要。
Alright, you think about it, right? Plant needs water.
比如说植物需要水分
，needs air，
需要空气
，needs sunshine，
需要阳光
，needs nutrients from the ground，
或者是从土地里面吸取它的那个营养
，to grow, right？
去来成长的。
When one of these needs are missing or lessened，
如果是有其中一个主要的营养缺乏的话呢？
Okay, the plants won't grow healthy, right?
这个植物呢，不可能会健康。
Okay, so that's the same thing. When in our life, if one of these needs are not provided, then when we grow up, we will have unhealthy behavior.
这就是为什么，如果是在我们的生命里面缺乏刚才我们所提的任何一样东西呢，我们在成长过后呢，我们会把成长变为有一些非常不健康的行为带出来。
Okay, example, right? You might have met some people and you wonder how come this person is always angry, okay? Or how come this person seems to don't care about my feelings, you know, and or very rude, right? Unhealthy behaviors.
那么你可能会有曾经遇见过一些人哦，他们对你来讲是他常常发脾气，或者是他很容易生气，或者呢是对人很没有礼貌这样子。
Okay, so but when these needs are met, children when they grow up into adults, they will have healthy behaviors.
特别是当孩子们他们如果是他们的需要基本的需要被满足呢，他们成长过后呢，他们就会有比较健康的行为了。
Okay, to break it down, what are some of these needs? There are 5 different type of needs.
其实讲到这些需要需要的话，我们有5大类。
So today we're going to focus on this particular one, reasonable limits or boundaries.
而今天呢，我们特别把焦点放在合理的界限那一刻。
Okay, so the danger is what? You can see this picture, right? Limits. When a child grows up and they are not taught reasonable limits, they will not be able to have boundaries on their life.
就好像这图片一样，这孩子如果没有给他们教导性的去引导他们有一个正确的界限的话，合理的界限的话，他们长大他们将不懂得如何区分。
Remember how difficult sometimes we want our children to stop playing computer, right? And they don't want to stop.
你能够有这种感受吗？就是你要叫你的孩子停下来，不要玩电脑，他不听的那种情况吗
Okay, so this is about limits.
这其实就是跟界限有关哦。
Okay, so to start off, we need to define what is reasonable limits or boundaries. Okay, can you read the Chinese?
所以呢，我们必须要先讲出到底合理的界限的定义是什么。合理的界限的定义呢，就是合理的界限的核心情感需要被定义为帮助培养我们的孩子能够知道什么是对和错，知道什么是界限，学会与他人相处和生存之道。
Okay, so reasonable limits is a sense of right and wrong and a sense of boundary, as what he has read just now.
那么合理的界限呢，其实就是让孩子们懂得什么是对和错，它之间有一个界限了。
So when they grow up, they know how to deal with people. They understand what is the limit.
所以他们在成长过后呢，他们能够分别出什么是对和错，而且跟别人相处，他们也能够应用这样的。
Okay, so we're gonna now talk about why is it so important to create healthy limits or healthy boundaries.
那我们这时候将会谈及为什么要建立这种健康的界限是那么重要的。
So when we don't, in our parenting of our children, when we don't create healthy limits, what are the negative consequences?
如果我们当一个父母，我们不能够建立一个健康的界限的话呢，它负面的后果将会是什么
Okay, all right. So here are some of the possible negative consequences that will what you call affect the child when they grow up.
这些都是我将会跟大家分享一些很有可能你的孩子长大会成为的一种性格。
Okay.
就是如果我们不给他们建立一个健康的界限的时候。
So, all right. Number one, they might become entitled.
也就是他们长大过后呢，他们可能会变得拥有那种特权感。
So what does that mean? It means like it's hard for them to accept no.
也就是换句话说，那孩子呢，他们可能长大过后，他们很难接受不能或不可以。
Okay, you have seen, right, children when you say, "Hey, no, I'm not gonna buy this toy for you." Sometimes what do you see? The children banging the table, crying out loud, and then the parent feel like, what to do?
你们可能也有可能看过一些孩子，当他的父母跟他们讲说不买这些东西给他们的时候呢，你看见他们的反应是什么呢？他们反应是大哭大闹、拍桌子，什么样子的态度都跑出来了。
Okay, so other ways of being entitled, they feel like, hey, I can have whatever I want.
也或者是另外一种特权感，就是说他们有这种感觉，就是我想要就一定要得到。
Okay, or I feel special, I'm special than other people. I need special treatment.
就是他拥有一种感觉，那孩子有的感觉是说，我一定要遭到别人特别的照顾的。
or rules don't apply to me,
或者是没有任何规则可以管得上我。
I should always come first.
然后呢，每一样事情都是我必须要先。
Have you ever been in a situation where you are standing in line to buy ticket and all of a sudden the person cut in? How do you feel?
你有曾经试过吗？当你在排住队的时候，突然间有一个人突然间走在前面，然后插你的队，那给你的那种感觉是什么？
You feel angry, right?
你会觉得很气愤，对不对？
Especially if you've been lining up for so long, and all of a sudden this person from nowhere just cut in.
也特别是你排了很久队，然后这个人突然间来插你的队，你会特别生气的。
You see, they don't believe in rules.
为什么呢？因为就好像这边讲啊，没有任何规则可以管到，就好像这种这样子咯。
Okay, so you see when we don't create healthy boundaries when they grow up, they also sometimes become entitled and feel that rules don't apply to them.
所以呢，当我们不给他们建立一个健康的界限的时候呢，他们长大，他们可能就会拥有这种感觉，特权感。我没有任何的规则可以管得上我，他就可能会变成这样。
Okay, or sometimes right, we go makan, we all love to go makan, and then you come out, all of a sudden a car parked in front of your car. You cannot come out. They don't leave phone number. You don't even know where they are. I mean, at least you park in front, you leave a phone number, I can call you. They don't even care. See, rules don't apply to me.
也或者是我们都很喜欢吃东西，当然在吃东西的时候，你的车前面突然间给人家堵住了，但一架车趴在前面，他也不给你电话号码，也不让你联络他，你就堵住你，他不管你这样多，那么就是为什么呢？
Very frustrating, right?
有时候我们感受是觉得真的是很气愤，觉得很燥啊，这样的。
Okay, so that is one form of entitlement because they don't understand limits and consequences.
这些其实也是特权感的一种形式来的咯，因为他们并不明白什么叫做有一个界限。
Okay, another form of negative consequences when children are not taught limits is what? They become indisciplined and lack self-control.
那当一个孩子如果也没有给他们一个健康的这个界限的话呢，他们也可能会变成无己力，缺乏自我控制了。
Okay, this one is a little bit easier to recognize.
那这一个呢，会让你更加容易明白。
Okay, they become what? Disorganized.
比如说，他们杂乱无章。
Or they don't understand the time to eat. Okay, they don't have boundaries. You tell them time to sleep, they don't want to sleep. It's very easy to recognize.
就比如说他们叫他们该吃饭的时候他们不要吃啦，该睡觉的时间到了也不要睡，就时间乱七八糟的。
You know, and they don't quite understand the consequences of their actions.
而且更糟的是说，他们也不会了解他们的行为的后果是什么。
You know, they'll tell you, so what if I don't sleep?
他的态度上告诉你说，我不睡觉又会怎样
Okay, I don't care about your limit.
我才不管你的界限给我是什么呢？
You know, what is the danger of that when they don't understand the limits and consequences?
你想一下，他的后果，他的危险是在哪一个地方？如果他继续持续这样子没有界限
Sometimes we think, oh, it's okay when they grow up, they will understand.
有时候你会想说，哎呀，他长大过后会自然明白的啦。
Okay, when a child learns something an unhealthy pattern, when they grow up, they will have a similar unhealthy pattern.
一个小孩如果在小的时候他有一个不健康的这个榜样的话呢，榜样，他们长大过后呢，他会持续这个榜样。
Okay, so in our world, in our society today, there are a lot of rules, limits, and when you don't obey, you kena, right?
特别是在我们社会里面，其实我们也有很多的规则、法律需要去让每个人需要去遵守的。但是如果这个人不懂得界限的话呢，他的后果很可能是他不会去遵守，甚至是这些规则了。
Okay, example, in a company, you work in a company, there are certain rules like come at a certain time, you leave at a certain time. This is the kind of work you need to do. But if a child grows up without understanding these limits, okay, and consequences when you don't obey the limits, then they will feel like, hey, nothing is going to happen to me. I complain, who cares?
那特别是甚至是比如说在公司做工，有几点到，什么时候离开公司。可是这个小孩子如果他长大，他一直来都没有被教导有这种合理的界限的话呢，你可以想象他的反应是说，哎呀，这些公司的规则我才不管呢，我就是自作主张，完全不理会公司的这些规则。
Okay, or here's another one. They become what? Impulsive. Impulsive means what I'll do what I like to do when I like to do. All of a sudden, if they feel like going out makan, they go out makan. Okay? I have a friend. Explain.
Yeah. 甚至呢，他们可能会变得很浮躁，很冲动，想做什么就立刻就去做东西，就去做什么。比如说他想到吃他就我就去吃了，我才不管什么东西呢，他不想。
I have a friend, the wife feels very angry with this her husband, because when it comes to dinner time, sometimes all of a sudden he feels like going out cycling, and then he'll just leave.
我甚至还有一个朋友他这样的来，他的太太很生气她的老公，为什么呢？因为老公突然间是在晚餐的时间他突然间觉得说他想要去骑脚车，然后他就真的跑出去骑脚车，真的有这样的态度咯。
Okay, so I'm sure, right? If you are a spouse, you have a husband or a wife that's like that, you won't feel happy.
当然，如果是你是另外一个伴侣，他的伴侣的话呢，你如果有一个伴侣是这样的话，你肯定是觉得说你很不满，你会非常的不满。
Okay, another danger of not learning healthy boundaries when you're young is what? They will grow up having this feeling that I need approval-seeking type of feeling.
那么有另外一种，就是当你没有给他们合理的界限的孩子们他们长大，他们可能会成长为一种寻求认同感。
Because you remember, limits is like a fence, right? Like why do we need a fence or boundary?
然后那个界限呢，就很像一个围墙这样。其实我们要问我们自己，为什么需要这一个围墙呢？
Okay, when you go home, why do you want to have a gate in front of your house?
当你回到家的时候，为什么你的家门口，你的家要拥有一个围墙呢？
Because what? You have a boundary. You want to feel safe. You don't want a robber to come and rob you, right?
因为当你有这个围墙的时候呢，你就会拥有这种安全感，你不希望自己被强盗打劫，对不对？
So when a child grows up and he doesn't understand limits or he doesn't have limits, sometimes he'll grow up feeling unsafe in his heart or insecure as a person.
一个孩子，如果是你没有给他们一个合理的界限的时候呢，他们长大有可能他们会发展成为，就是说他们心底里面不能够充满有安全感。
Okay, sometimes they'll grow up and they don't know when or how to say no to hurtful people, to hurtful people.
也或者是呢，有一些孩子呢，他们长大过后呢，他们无法下定决心去拒绝一直在伤害他的人。
Okay, have you ever met friends where they are bullied by husband or wife, and you wonder how come you let your wife bully you? Poor thing. Always your wife nag and you never say anything, so quiet.
或者是你们曾经有遇过，可能是一些朋友然后之后呢，他讲说他的老婆欺负他，他讲说每次欺负他，可是他就是没有办法抗拒这样子的，然后你就觉得说，为什么你老婆这样子讲你还不能够抗拒的啊
Okay, or you sometimes met family, right? And you feel sad for maybe the spouse, especially the wife. They live in an abusive family, and they know they have to get out of that family, but they don't know how to say no, and they get bullied, physically abused, and you wonder why they don't leave, because they don't know how to draw limits.
也特别是甚至是那些做太太的那些有一些他们处在一个暴力的家庭，可能他们自己的身心身体都被虐待，但是有时候你在想说，这些做妻子的为什么有时候人家问他们为什么没有离开呢
Okay, or they become people pleaser, right? If other people do not approve of them, they feel something is wrong with them.
那么可能呢，他们也会成为一个就是整天做事只为了讨人喜欢而做的。
Okay, have you ever felt in your own work where you feel like whatever the boss say, I have to do. You know, you just feel scared of the boss. You cannot say no to your boss.
我不懂你会曾经有没有这种这样的感觉，就是说你的老板叫你做什么呢，你都有一种就是不敢跟他对抗，不敢跟他讲 no 的那种感觉。
Even though you know whatever he said to you to do is not, it's harmful to you or it's wrong, and your conscience say you don't agree, but because you are fearful, you don't understand how to draw limits, you give in.
也或者是说类似像这样子，就是这个老板叫你做一些可能会伤到你，或者是有就是会什么损你的良知的，你知道这些不对，但是你却没有办法能够讲出口说不，这样子。
Okay, so as parents, learning to teach our children limits. Tasks become very important.
所以呢，这是为什么今天我们学习到做一个父母要教他们一个合理的界限是那么的重要。
Okay, it's not easy, it's very hard. Okay, but it's very, very crucial.
虽然很困难，但是呢，却是那么的重要。
Alright, here's a quotation by a very famous psychologist called Brené Brown.
那么这是从一个非常出名的这个心理学家 Brené Brown 说的，他说
Okay, you can read in Chinese.
OK， 他说，当我们无法建立界限和使人对责任有交代的时候，我们会觉得自己被他利用，良心当狗吠。这呢，成为我们有时候会去攻击他们。那时所带来的伤害呢，远比去纠正一个行为和选择，去纠正他的选择所带来的摩擦来得更伤。
Okay, we're going to read one scripture, and here's an example in the Bible that shows. I mean, it's a negative example of someone in the Bible that doesn't understand limits, that doesn't have self-control. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 14 to 17.
让我们翻开希伯来书第12章14到17节。你们要追求与众人和睦，并要追求圣洁。非圣洁，没有人能见主。又要谨慎，恐怕有人失了神的恩，恐怕有毒根生出来忧乱你们。因此叫众人沾染污秽，恐怕有淫乱的，有贪恋世俗如以扫的，他因一点食物把自己长子的名分卖了，后来想要承受父所足的福，竟被拒绝。虽然好哭切求，却得不着门路，使他父亲的心意回转。这是你们知道的。
Okay, so if you're familiar with the Bible, you know this guy Esau. He is actually a very strong physical man, a hunter.
那如果说我们知道圣经的话呢，讲到就是圣经上的讲到这个以扫这个人呢，他是一个非常强大有力的一个猎人。
But he lacks self-control.
他的问题是他没有他没有一个自我界限、自我控制。
Okay, so the Bible says, you can read the story in the Old Testament. Okay, the Bible says, in summary, there was one time he was so hungry, for the sake of having one meal, he gave up his right as the older child.
那圣经上提到以扫的这一个人呢，他曾经是因为有一次，因为他很饿，他因为一次的食物呢，他竟然把自己的长子的权利卖了。
Okay, you have seen people who are like that, lack self-control, and they know that it's bad for them, but yet they still do it. End of the day, they lose out.
所以呢，有时候我们会看见有一些人是这样的，就是他们知道没有自律是会伤害他们自己，但是他们还是这样去做的。
Okay, now I'm going to show you one video to illustrate that. Have you ever seen this movie, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
你们有看过这出戏吗？ 就是这个我们看一看这出戏。
Okay, it's a very funny movie, and it talks about children that has a lack of self-control, okay, or doesn't know limits, and Willy Wonka is actually doing something to teach them a lesson, and we're going to watch a scene where this particular child, you're going to see how he lacks self-control, basically what I'm saying.
这部戏里面其实提到说，有一个人，他其实这部戏是教导他那些孩子们呢，要拥有一个自我的这个界限然后说我们从这部戏里面我们看见说，这些孩子他们有多糟糕，在于没有办法去控制他们自己的。
Okay, you will relate to it. All right, it's only about 2-3 minutes long. Okay, ready?
Weather, who is rugged than a retard.
Most of the time, I don't know what he's talking about. The kids these days, with all the technology,
Die!
doesn't seem like they stay kids very long.
In here, I think it's about 1 kilo.
And how did it taste?
Okay, this kid won a ticket to go to Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Again, but one of the things that they wanted to show was how lack self-control that he is.
那么就讲到话说到这个小男孩，他赢取了去一个巧克力工厂的这票，可是这出戏里面讲到说，他表现出他有非常糟糕的这个自我控制的态度。
Okay, do you obviously the sound was a bit soft, yeah, but reading the subtitle and watching, do you see the interaction between the parents and the child?
当我们在看这部戏的时候，你有看见说这个父母他们怎样子跟他们的那个孩子沟通嘛？他们的态度。
How did the child become like that where he cannot stop playing video game? Even people come and interview he's still playing video game, you know.
然后呢？为什么这个孩子会变得这么的糟糕呢？甚至是有人在那个时候来去访问他们，他还是在玩电子游戏。
Obviously, this a comedy, right? But it I know it exaggerates, but it shows a lot of homes where children cannot stop playing video game because the father and mother doesn't know how to draw limits with the child.
虽然这是一个喜剧，演出说是当然是比较夸张的，但是呢，这也表露了很多家庭他们的父母不懂得如何给他们的孩子一个正确和健康的界限。
And then at the end, what happen to us as parents? We blow up, we get angry, we yell at our children. Some of us even threaten to throw the computer down, right? Then you waste 2,000 ringgit. 哎呦。
所以很多时候我们做父母呢，我们到最后我们呢就火山爆发了。然后之后呢，你还更糟的是说，你威胁说你要把这个电脑给砸坏，到最后你真的给砸了，你砸了2000块哦。
Okay, so alright, so the goal of this session is to help us to learn some ways to create healthy limits with our children, so that we don't have to get so frustrated and our blood pressure don't have to go so high.
所以呢，今天的这一课呢，主要的目的呢，就是要让我们能够拥有一个实践怎样去建立为我们孩子建立一个健康的界限呢？至少呢，让我们呢不会血压飙高，然后至少能够有一个能够建立一个健康的关系。
Right, we all want that, right? Amen. Okay. All right, number 1. This is actually the most important.
其中一个最重要的条件是
husband and wife must be united about limits and discipline and consequences.
那么呢，做父母的就是妻子和丈夫都需要拥有一致的对于这个界限的要求。
Okay, so often this is a child. The child grows up not understand limits because mom and dad disagree, and because they disagree, they don't know what is the correct limit.
这样下面的那个蓝色呢，就是你的孩子。那孩子他长大过程里面，他们很多疑惑的原因，是因为爸爸妈妈的那个他们的要求根本都不能够一致的。
So imagine if you are the child, this is you, and your dad have very little limits about computer game time. That means you can play as much as you want because dad also want to play computer game. Dad also love to play computer game. But mommy, hey, only 1 hour, right? So imagine if you're the child, what's going to happen?
你是想象你如果是那个孩子的话啦，那么你是那个孩子，但是你的爸爸跟你说，他说你可以你要玩多久就多久，为什么呢？因为爸爸也很喜欢玩电视游戏。那么可是母亲呢，就说你一天只可以玩1个小时罢了。那么你如果是有这种情况在你的家里出现不一致，你的孩子他会有什么样的感觉呢？
So you can see the child grows up don't know what is right and what is wrong.
所以这个孩子呢，他很自然的长大，他就已经根本不能区分到底什么是对和错了哦。
Right? Follow this one or follow this one. Always say you follow this one,
好，但到底是要跟谁好呢？跟爸爸好还是跟妈妈好呢？当然呢，跟爸爸好像比较过瘾。
Okay, how about this? We all know, life can be very dangerous, right? Imagine if the father is teaching the daughter, right? Don't talk to strangers. Very dangerous. Okay? But then, mommy, don't worry lah. You can stay over anywhere you want. Just leave me a message. You want to stay over your friend? Okay, go for it. Who's your friend? I don't know, so never mind. Go stay. It's okay. Freedom.
也或者是爸爸跟他的女儿说，要小心陌生人不要随便跟别人讲话。可是呢，来到母亲的时候呢，母亲就说，其实不用紧啦，不用管得那么远啦，就算你朋友不大认识也无所谓，只要你讲一声就好了，这样子。
Okay, so you can see, right, the conflict that the child feels. Which one is right? Okay, should I talk to strangers? Is that okay? Right? Or don't talk to strangers? Which is right? They get confused. They don't know what is the best for them.
所以呢，这个小孩子呢，他们就会有那种很疑惑的感受，说到底要跟爸爸和妈妈的哪一个人的看法
Okay? Or another example, okay? Dad is very hardline, okay, about discipline. When they don't obey, very firm. 3 days, no computer game. But mama, painful, my child no computer game. Relax lah, enjoy a bit. Okay, now my question for you, this child. When they do something wrong, who do they want to be disciplined by? Father or mother? Mother, right? Mother very sayang, right?
就或者是说另外一种情况，当我们讲到责罚的时候，父亲说3天不可以玩电脑，可是来到母亲呢，母亲说，哎呀，不用这样严啦，1天就好了，不用这样太过严厉的。如果这个小孩子呢，他真的是做错事情，他要被处罚的话，你觉得他自己本身觉得是被处罚的哪一个，他会向哪一个喜欢哪一种处罚呢？应该是母亲的咯，因为比较简单嘛。
Okay, worst thing, discipline time. Child runs to mother, right? Father wants to discipline the child, but child runs to mother. Mother protect the child. How do you think the father feel about the mother?
更糟糕的是，他将会当父亲说要有处罚的时候那孩子呢就很聪明的跑去母亲那边，变成了母亲要保护那个孩子，然后之后呢，父亲呢又没有办法去处罚这孩子，那么父亲对于他的妻子会有什么样子的那种冲突的感受呢
？Okay, then father, mother, husband, wife fight up.
所以到最后 反而是父母他们之后啊变成是起争执咯。
Started out with the problem is the child, end up husband and wife, the problem become husband and wife.
本来一开始那个问题是孩子的，到最后啊变成是夫妻的问题。
Then the wife kicked the husband out, the husband sleep on the sofa.
然后之后呢，太太呢把丈夫给从房间里面赶了出来，然后丈夫只能够睡沙发了。
Okay, so first thing, husband and wife, you go back, you must have the same limit. That means you have to agree. Okay? If you have to come to the middle ground, you come to the middle ground.
所以呢，第一件事情，作为父母的，你们的丈夫和太太，你们需要跟你们的伴侣拥有一致的要求。如果你们彼此之间需要个别走一半路来去符合彼此的要求的话，你们都应该要这样做。
Okay? So if it's bedtime is, let's say bedtime, alright, let's say mother more hardline, 9 p.m. Father cincai lah, 12 p.m. Then what do you all do? Discuss, come to a middle ground, maybe 10 p.m. Okay, or 10:30, and both father and mother are happy. But there's a line that is drawn,
Yeah.
and the child knows this is the line, and he knows I cannot run to father when I don't like mother, right?
也给你们另外一个例子，比如说，母亲她比较严厉，她要求孩子9点睡觉，父亲呢其实是无所谓，他想说12点也可以。但如果是有这种情况出现的话，你们该怎么做呢？你们该做的就是两夫妻需要坐下来谈，可能谈到一个两个都能够接受的那个界限的时候，可能是10点半。那么两个有了这个协议过后呢，你的孩子呢就不会，当他超越10点半的时候，他不能够说去到母亲那边或者去到父亲，他就没有办法好变了，他就只能够照着那个界限跑。
Okay, I know it's very hard because I know my wife tends to be the hardline one. I tend to be the sayang one. Okay,
那我自己来做例子，其实呢，我就可以跟你们分享说，我的太太呢，她本身她就是比较就是有很高的要求的，然后我呢是比较散养的那种的。
Okay, so even coming here, my son needed some allowance, right, for the weekend. Okay, he's working, but okay, he needs some extra money to get something. Okay, and for me, my son said, "Hey, Dad, I want X amount." For me, sure, no problem. Then my wife, when she hear it, what?
就好像刚才我来之前呢，我儿子跟我要钱，通常对于我来说呢，我儿子讲，他其实他已经有做工了，他要跟我拿一些额外的钱呢，我通常都是讲说 OK 啦，可以啦。可是刚才我跟他讲 OK 了过后呢，我听了，哇，什么
？Okay. Then I realized I forgot to discuss with my wife first. Okay, so what I learned is I always, with my son asks me something, I will tell him, you wait. I need to first discuss with my wife. We come to an agreement. Then I'll come and tell you what is father and mother's agreement. Then your son, one person cannot fight with 2 person.
那发生为什么呢？因为我又再次忘记了，我其实要跟我太太去商量了过后呢，我通常应该是要这样做，要跟儿子说，你等一等，等我先跟我的就是跟我太太商量了过后呢，我才会告诉你说，你应该得到的是什么，这样子呢，他就没有办法就是去玩弄我们两个人之间的那个要求了。
Okay. All right. Now we go to what are some areas? This is just one list. There could be other things. What are some areas that you all need to discuss as far as limits?
那你们夫妻之间应该还可以谈些什么样子的那些题目呢？关于到对孩子有一个合理的界限呢？
Okay. Obviously, every form of boundary or limits need to be what we call age appropriate.
那么其实每一种界限哦，它都跟年龄有关的。
So how you apply a certain limit to a toddler, kindergarten, versus primary school, versus secondary school, versus young adult, all different, you know. You cannot have the same law with the child regardless of their age.
所以呢，他们孩子们呢，在不同的年龄，比如说在幼儿园，在小学，在中学，甚至当他们在成长的过程里面，每一个年龄层你都应该拥有不同的要求，会改变的。
Okay, so obviously with younger children, the limits need to be stronger because they don't understand. But when they grow older, you need to make the limits broader and a bit more freer for them.
当然孩子小的时候呢，因为他们还是年小无知，所以呢，我们对他们的要求当然会比较的稍微严厉。可是当他们成长了过后呢，我们对于他们的要求可能就需要宽一点，这样子。
Okay, so father and mother, you need to discuss the balance of how much fun to have per day, how much homework to do, and how much to do for the family responsibility.
所以呢，我们的父母们，你们需要回家去做你们的功课。到底在家里面玩多少做多少，然后家庭分担那个责任又多少呢？你们需要谈，或者是关于到如何用电脑啦，关于到如何在跟
电脑而已。Okay, I'm only here. Okay, this is important because usually, not all the time, dad doesn't mind and want their children to have more fun, and mom usually want their children to do more homework and studies.
通常呢，父亲呢都是在于比较注重在于玩，然后母亲呢可能注重在于说做功课啊之类。
So this is actually a source of quarrel between father and mother.
有时候呢，这是夫妻之间争吵的来源来的。
Okay, so if you don't want to quarrel with your wife, make sure you talk ahead of time. All right, every day I would permit my son to play so much, 2 hours or 1 hour, and my son to study 2 hours. But you got to be specific and come to an agreement.
你为了避免就是跟你的太太或者是彼此之间有争执的话呢，你们对于这些要求必须要非常的详细而且具体。就是说呢，到底他需要玩多少个小时和做多久的功课，你需要非常的具体的谈出来。
Okay, handphone. When should they get a handphone? Very important. And what kind of handphone? Right, very important. My children. For us, my family, my kids did not get handphone until they are 12 years old. Sec 1. That's for me. Different family, different. Okay? Alright? And the type of handphone we get, also different. When they're young, cheap one. Now they're older, they can afford. They make their own saving, they can buy a little bit more expensive. Okay?
那就比如说他们孩子们对我来讲，每个家庭不一样的。我自己的家庭的要求是，孩子一定要在12岁的那时候，他们才拿到他们这些手机，而且手机是有什么样的手机啊？可能小的时候他们拿一个比较便宜的简单的手机，长大了过后，他们能够自己有这能力赚起钱、存钱买好一点的手机，他们可以自己做决定。
Okay, I specifically write this because this is one of the biggest source of fight between husband and wife for handphone.
我特别写这个是为什么呢？因为很多家长就会因这一个手机而起争执。
Okay, another one, social media, Facebook.
另外一个是常常会起争执的是那个社交网站。
Internet is great, but can be very dangerous.
其实社交网站当然是非常有趣的，但是也很有可能是非常危险的。
So do you have the rules, family rules, how old they can start, when they can be member, and do you even know who are their friends? Some kids everybody want to be friend, also friend now. Dangerous people, also friend. And then you never check what is the content. Sometimes the friend posts very, very bad things. They also say like. You know, so social media, you got to make sure you check. Don't be naive and think everything okay, everybody okay.
有时候当讲到社交网站的时候，孩子们他有时候不知道什么东西他都去 like， 然后之后呢，甚至是不好的人，或者是一些不好的贴文帖啊，他们都去 like， 甚至是造成他们可能危险。你们的孩子如果是有社交网站，他们的朋友，他们所 like 的这些网站，你们知道是什么吗？
So for my family, this is my family, okay? Which I strongly encourage you. My kids, number one, cannot have passwords in the computer that I do not know. Okay, I need to be able to check because I want to protect them from dangerous people in the internet.
那我有给我的孩子他们的一个这样的要求，我也希望你们可以有可能的话，就是做相同的，就是他们不容许拥有一个我不知道的密码。
Okay. Secondly, if they have Facebook account, I need to be a friend in the Facebook because I want to see what they post up and what their friend, who are their friends.
那如果他们真的有这个社交网站的话呢，那我需要是他们的社交网站的其中的一份子，因为我需要知道说他们所放上网的这些文章啊等等是些什么。
You think, well, why is that open? Why is that important for you to be a part of their Facebook? Because children nowadays doesn't know how to express their feelings, especially their discouragement and sadness. They only know how to express it in their Facebook.
你知道为什么我们要成为他们网站的那个的其中的一份子吗？原因是因为很多孩子们今天他们不懂得如何表达自己的感受，他们只懂得如何发泄自己的情绪在于这些网站里面去。
You know, I'm sure you heard stories, right? Okay, children all of a sudden commit suicide, or they have been bullied for how many months? Parents don't even know, you know. Okay, but all their friends in Facebook know. You know, so you need to know if your daughter is sad. And they like to write on Facebook, I feel very sad. But if you are in their account, you see, oh yeah, my daughter is sad. Let me go and encourage her.
也或者是说，你可能听过这样子的故事，有一些孩子突然间不懂，突然间想要自杀，或者是说他们给别人欺负了好几个月，他们的朋友全部知道了，可是父母却完全不知道。其实如果是今天我们能够成为他们的社交网站的其中一份子的话呢，他们有时候有任何一点的反应、情绪的表达他讲说他不开心了，我的女儿不开心了，让我能够去花个时间怎么样至少是可以第一手的消息。
Okay, other important things is learning how to share. Then, secondly, learning how to display their emotion. That means if they feel angry, how do they learn how to express anger in an appropriate and respectful way, not yelling and screaming. Okay? And then learning how to display their words and anger, behavior. And very important, learning how to choose friends and learning to say no to their friends. You know, all these things, who is going to teach them? Teacher is not going to teach them, you know. You are their teacher. Parents need to be the one to take responsibility to teach.
特别是讲到关于发脾气的时候，我们要就是用正确、有尊敬的态度来表达自己的怒气，或者是说我们要用正确的字来表达自己的感受，或者是我们要去选择朋友，什么时候该说不可以。这种东西呢，在学校老师是不可能教你的孩子的。谁是他们的老师呢？家长，那是你们。
Okay? Alright, now we talk about ways to create the limits. Now we talk about areas. Number one, again, age appropriate. Okay?
那么我们将会我们接下来讲到关于到怎样子建立一个健康的这个界限。第一个就是需要一样是不同的年龄层。
Okay, don't be what? Too controlling.
然后呢，你自己本身呢不要过度的控制。
Right? You think you're too controlling? What happened to them? Are they going to be? They'll probably be very approval-seeking as they grow up because they feel everything. I must say yes. Then when they grow up, everything my boss say, I must say yes.
也或者是，如果是你太过度的控制的话，它会变成说，他需要去认同，就是有抓那种认同感，变成他长大过后呢，可能谁跟他讲，他老板跟他讲，他也不能够讲不，他就是只要得到讨人欢喜。
Okay, don't be what? Overly permissive.
也或者是不可以过度的纵容。
You know, sometimes as parents, we assume our children will grow up instinctively to know right and wrong. That is never true. Okay? So then cincai lah, bocap lah. Okay? That cannot work with children, you know.
很多时候我们做家长，我们以为我们的孩子他们拥有他们会 instinct 他们就是会拥有这种敏锐就是长大过后他们就会知道的。其实如果你这样想的话是不可能的。
Okay? When you are overly permissive, danger what? Lack self-control, or they grow up very entitled.
所以呢，你如果是过度的纵容他们的话呢，他们就会变得，就我们讲的第一种呢，就是变得有特权感哦。
Okay? Don't be too protective. Some parents, you know, the child wants to stay overnight with a friend, right? Cannot. Don't care. I will never allow you. Okay? That's not right. If they want to stay overnight, first you have to what? Go find out who is the friend, know the friend, and if it's a safe, hey, it's okay. And if you feel safe with the parents of the friend, you know the parents, it's fine. Sometimes we are so protective, we'll never let our children out of the house.
有时候我们孩子想要去在别人家过夜的时候呢，我们过度的保护呢，我们讲不可以。我永远不会让你去让在别人家过夜的。其实你不应该这样做，你应该是先要去找出那一个他要去过夜的那个朋友，他的家庭，他自己的朋友或者他的家人是一个怎么样？如果你觉得他们是 OK 的，蛮安全的，那么你还是可以容许他们过去的，这样子。
Okay, don't be punitive and conditional in your love.
然后最后呢，不要是常常有惩罚，而且是完美主义，而且常常是有条件性的要求他们。
Okay, you know what punitive, right? Always punishing. Yeah, don't be always punishing. Okay, conditional means what? Okay, if you're not good in mathematics, I'm not going to be happy with you. Okay, then your children grow up feeling you don't. You know, if they don't do well in math, they always feel you don't love me.
所以讲到就是我们不要过度的惩罚他们，然后有条件。如果是比如说他们做什么一点事情，你都要处罚他呢？比如说做错数学，你要处罚他很凶的话，你会觉得说他永远会觉得就是自己做不好。
Okay, so it's more specific. All right, when you want to create limits after mom and dad have talked through the limits. Okay, let's say there's a specific area. First, find a quiet place to discuss with your children. Now, obviously, again, we're talking about older children. Younger children is different. Okay, find younger children and older children also must be quiet place, but it's a different form of discipline. Okay, find a quiet place to talk.
那么这边讲到说，如果是我们已经父母之间谈好了那个界限过后呢，那么你需要去找到一个宁静可以说话的地方，去把这些界限很清楚的给说出来。
Okay, here's where be specific about the area or the thing and the expectation.
然后另外一个是很重要的，就是你对要求的地方要非常的具体和清楚。
Okay, so again, the example of sleeping, right? Time to sleep. You know, sometimes we tell our children, hey, sleep early, Okay? and we stop there. Every night I want you to sleep early, huh? Now, what do you think the children think you mean sleep early? What is early? To them early, 1 o'clock in the morning.
很多时候呢，我们做父母呢，我们只会说要早一点睡啊，然后讲得很严厉这样子，早一点睡。可是你讲他早一点睡，到底什么叫做早一点睡呢？孩子的想法是1点哦，是他们最早的时间哦。
Okay, so must be specific. 10 o'clock is 10 o'clock. Now obviously, as they grow older, there can be a discussion. Plus, minus, a win-win situation with your children. Okay? Let them have some freedom when they are teenagers. Yeah? But it's very specific.
所以呢，我们需要很具体的、很清楚的把这个要求跟我们孩子讲。当然，他们在长大成为青少年过后，这些东西是可以谈啦，就是说让他们拥有一点空间这样子。
Okay, and then consequences. If you don't do this, what is the consequence?
然后呢，最后呢，就是我们必须要很坚持的去执行，对事要有就是我们要很坚持的去执行，对事情有一个后果。
Okay. Sometimes we enforce, we have limits, but we have no consequence. So it's like what? Like you have a law. Don't murder. Imagine a Malaysian law. Don't murder, and they stop that. Then if you murder someone, what's the consequence? Don't know leh. The judge said don't know leh. There has to be what consequence.
就好像我们的法律讲说，我们不可以杀人。如果法律只是单单跟你讲说不可以杀人，叫你杀了一个人，这来到法官面前，法官说要怎么做？法官也讲不可以杀人啊，但是要怎么做？你如果杀人，不知道嘞，会有什么样的后果呢？
Okay, consequence means a discipline. For example, if you break this rule, again, win-win situation. Make sure it's a discussion with your children if they are teenagers, if they are older. Okay, you can ask them if you break this rule that we already discussed. What do you think should be the consequence? I always ask the child first. Right? Maybe they say 1 day no TV. If it's acceptable to you, okay, let's write it down. 1 day no TV.
OK， 这当然如果给那些比较大一点的孩子们呢的父母呢，你们可能就是谈了过后呢，你们有了一个合理的界限过后，你要先跟你的孩子先来一轮讨论。你就会如果是像我的话呢，我可能会先问我孩子说，你觉得如果是你犯了规？你觉得会有什么样的后果？他讲了过后，他可能想了一些，然后你就讲说，可能1天不可以看电视。好，那么如果是大家都同意，父母和孩子之间达成了协议，那么你讲说 OK 好，就1天没有看电视，这样子。
Okay, so now we talk about enforcing it. The easy part, set limits, no problem, very easy, The agreement very easy, but enforcing it, it's the hardest thing.
其实要设定那一个界限还不算很难，可是来到执行，而且坚决执行的时候是最难的。
The problem is never the child. The problem is the parents is afraid of their own pain when they discipline their children.
其实很多时候问题不在孩子，而是在于父母身上，因为他们本身不愿意去面对自己所忍受的那种伤痛。
Okay, so age appropriate, you understand? Number 2, very important, be quick to enforce discipline.
另外一个就是一个很重要的是，当我们要执行界限的时候，要很快的就去执行，不要延迟。
Okay, example again, the sleep thing, right? Let's say tonight you talk about the agreement, the sleep thing. The next day, if it's broken, what do you do? Most parents close their eyes. Okay lah, cincang lah. And then the next day, they also close their eyes. Okay lah. Then after 1 week of okay lah, then they super angry and then they yell at the children. Okay, you translate first.
那么比如说我们要很快的执行的意思就是说，比如说第一天做了，可是第二天他却犯规了。犯规很多时候父母嘛，就是哎呀闭上眼睛算了啊，不用这样严厉了。一次又这样，第二次又这样，一个礼拜后你还是关着眼睛，你知道那个后果吗？
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if today you make the agreement, the next day if it's broken, you talk to your child. Now, if you don't want to straight away enforce the consequences, fine, but they need to know you are serious about the boundary. Otherwise, they will think, mom and dad, they say something, they don't mean it one, no. So whatever boundary they set, sure can break one, I don't care, right?
Yeah. 所以呢，当我们要很快的执行，比如说，虽然你可能你讲说我不想立刻执行，那还 OK， 但是至少可能明天你就可能需要去跟他讲了，因为你这样做的话，你会给你孩子带来一个感觉，就是你们讲话是算数的，而不是如果是你一直都没有执行的话呢，你的孩子会有种感觉，就是说，哎，不把妈妈讲的东西讲了，就很容易就不去执行的啦。其实不管也无所谓了，这样子。
Okay, again, when you want to enforce discipline, make sure you find a quiet place to talk. Don't do it over dinner table. All of a sudden, you think, honey, why you break the rule? And then in front of your children, you're fighting with your children. Very embarrassing to the kid.
其实我们要找对地方，找对时间来跟他们谈。你不要当着可能他自己的就是在吃饭前，然后在座的每一个他的亲生的弟弟妹妹都在了，你要这样直接教训他，其实对他来讲，他的那种感受是非常不好的。
Okay? Again, when you enforce, no yelling and display of anger. If you display anger, you defeat the purpose. Okay? Because the child will feel you don't love them. When they grow up, they rebel. Okay?
所以呢，你在执行的时候，你绝对不可以大呼小叫，而且不要因为怒气去做，因为如果他们长大，他们觉得你这样做的话呢，他们之后他们长大一定会反叛，会反出来的。
Alright, and follow whatever agreed upon consequences.
而且呢，必须要去有正确去执行那个认同的后果。
So here, very important. Watch out for your child's emotional manipulation. Okay, your child will come, please, mommy, please, just one night, please. Okay, and then you give it, I'll pay it back.
然后呢，你当然你要很注意不可以让你的孩子去操作你们的感情。比如说，他叫妈咪，请你给我啦，给啦，可以啦 ，OK 啦，你又OK 啦，给啦。
Okay, or other ways that the child manipulate parents is they say things to hurt you. Mom, I hate you. You make this law, you don't love me, mom. And then you feel, oh really, I don't love her. And then you give in.
也或者是你孩子他会讲一些话呢，可能会伤害你的。他会讲说：“妈妈，你不爱我了，你这样做，你好像不爱我这样子的。”当你听到这种话，你觉得很伤哦，你又觉得哎呦，我是真的没有爱他，你又放松了。
Okay, your children actually most of the time, in fact all the time, when they're young, they don't mean what they say. Okay, they are trying to manipulate you.
其实很多时候，我们的孩子在年轻的时候呢，他们所讲的话呢，真正的代表他们真心感受来的，这只不过是他们的一时情绪。
You think about it, right? Think about the last time that your daughter or your sons told you they hate you. A few days later, they are having fun with you. They love you so much, right? They don't mean it.
你想一下，你的孩子曾经跟你发过这样子的怨言的，他是几天后他也不是一样子抱着你，然后跟你一起拥有，一起抱在一起玩吗
Okay, so the best way is what? When your child is manipulating, you just tell them, honey, this is what we agreed upon. No TV tonight. I'm not going to argue with you. That is what's agreed on. Then you just nicely, gently walk out of the room. Go to your bedroom if necessary, but make sure that the TV is off, Okay? Alright? Go to your bedroom, close the door. If you need to, lock the door, and just let them be. If they're yelling, crying, let them yell, cry. Because they will soon get distract themselves and do some other things and be quiet, and the next day they'll love you.
所以呢，当你若有这种情况出现的时候呢，你需要冷静的跟他说，宝贝，我们曾经有过一样的协议，就是不可以看一个晚上的电视，然后我们需要去执行。你冷静的走过去，然后记得你要你可能需要离开他的房间还是什么，你记得你离开之前把电视关上。然后之后你回到你的房间去，如果是他在他的房间，他要大喊大叫，那是他的事。之后呢，他可能会又再去找其他事情做，然后之后第二天他反省了，他可能又会重新再爱你了。
Okay, because if you go back out and start to argue with them, guess what? They'll manipulate you more, and at the end of the day, you'll give it, or you'll turn out to have a major fight, you know. So just walk away, all right? And then you'll find your children actually will be okay. They're not gonna die, okay? They'll be okay.
所以很多时候呢，我们需要去避免不要拥有这样子的争执跟孩子们。然后因为你跟他越争执，他越有机会能够操作你的感情，然后变成最后呢，要不嘛你变得非常非常的火爆，然后搞到事情更加的糟糕。其实呢，最好的做法反而是你能够冷静的能够离开现场。
Okay, this one very important, all right? Because usually in an argument, children will go away thinking, Mom, Mom hate me, okay? Because of the discipline. So you must always assure your children, discipline is discipline, but I still love you very much. So they don't equate discipline to you don't love me.
因为很多时候我们的孩子最后一个是很重要的，就是我们以爱来做保证。因为很多时候孩子被处罚的时候，他们会把处罚和不爱我把它放在一起。其实处罚是处罚，爱他又是另外一回事，是两回事来的。所以孩子们需要得到那一个保证，就算他被处罚了，但是父母还是会爱他的，这样子。
Okay, one of the things I really love about my mother is this particular area. Okay, I remember, when I was young, I was very naughty lah. I always kena caning. Okay, a lot of caning. Okay.
那我有一样东西我很感谢我母亲的，就是她在这一方面做得非常出色。我在小的时候非常的顽皮，我常常被鞭。
Okay, I'm not saying I love the caning,
我不是说我喜欢这种鞭。
And I don't encourage you to also do that,
我也不鼓励你这么鞭你的孩子。
Alright, but after the discipline, I usually go to my room and cry. Okay, then I'll cry for 2-3 hours.
那么我有时候被鞭了过后呢，我有时候回到房间里面去哭闹了，可能是有时候上2-3个小时。
And then guess what? When I'm calming down, my mom will always come. And then she'll come sit next to me, hold my hands, help me, comfort me, and say, "Honey, I'm sorry you feel the pain." She don't apologize for the discipline. I'm sorry you're feeling the pain. I also feel the pain. I love you very much. You're very important to me. Okay? So when she tells me that, wow, all of a sudden, my anger towards her all gone. I feel, wow, she really loves me. I love that part of it.
我特别喜欢，就是说，我的母亲当教训了我过后呢，她等我冷静了下来的时候，她会进来我的房间，然后去跟我说，她说我知道你很伤痛，其实我也感受到那个伤痛，当然她会为教训我而道歉，只是呢，她会一而再的去，她会有拥抱。他甚至他会跟我说，他会拿着我的手，握着我的手说他爱我。从那边呢，他这样做的时候，我心里有一种感觉，就是我觉得说，哇，我对他的之前的那种怒气就完全没有了。然后呢，我会觉得说他这样做是 因为爱我而做。
Okay, so very quickly, all right. How do you know you are doing the proper way? Okay, I call it the thermometer. Is how does your children feel about the way you discipline them?
你的温度计你做的好不好，是你孩子对于你在教训他们过后的反应。
Okay, you want to read it in Chinese?
当我的孩子情绪，他们的反应是说，当我情绪失控时，比如我生气了，我冲动的时候呢，他们就是我的父母呢，会用尊重和爱的方式纠正我，或者是当我对事情感到挫折、灰心的时候呢，他们引导和鼓励我坚持下去。当我言行及举止不恰当的时候，他们会教导我。
And then here.
他们鼓励我考虑问题要周到，做决定不要草率。当我做事和说话伤害到他人时，他们教导我，他们对我说不时都是为我好，反对的语气坚定却不严厉，他们不会让我自己想怎样就能怎样，他们希望我有责任心，为我们的家庭出一份力，例如做些家务等等。
Okay, if you ask your children, okay, and one day they tell you, if this is how they respond about you, then you feel like, yeah, I have done a good enough job in my discipline of them.
那有一天呢，你孩子能够表达，他能够表达这一些给你们的话呢，那么你就知道说你在这个合理的界限上呢，下足了功夫了。
So amen. Okay, so now just some announcement.
在这边呢，完了我们有一些一些报告。
Alright, we talk about this, creating healthy boundaries for children.
那我们讲到关于到这一个建立一个健康的这个界限。
Okay, now obviously we done the theory part. Today is theory, yeah.
那么肯定呢，今天晚上我们上的是一个就是理论的这一课。
So on the 10th June, 2 weeks from now, Friday, 8 p.m.
2个礼拜后的拜五晚上8点钟
we're gonna continue, and this time we're gonna be what the practical part.
那么这个晚上呢，我们将会进行说怎样子做去实践行动的。
Okay, so my wife and I going to demonstrate for you guys. We're not perfect, but we'll try. Okay, we'll demonstrate to you how to create healthy boundaries and enforce those boundaries.
那么我和我太太呢，虽然我知道我们不是完美的，但是我们尽量能够为你们做一个示范，让你们能够学习。
Yeah, my wife will play the parent and I'll play the child.
然后呢，我的太太呢将会演做一个父母，我会做一个孩子。
Okay, so obviously by observing you can see how the theory is being practiced.
然后呢，希望呢你们在这个观察里面呢，能够学习到在你们自己实践的时候该怎么做。
Okay, then later, this one very fun. You get to role play among one another.
然后之后呢，我们将会做的就是怎样子进行角色的扮演，然后这个是非常有趣的，你们将会学习到该如何能够去做。
Okay, it is better to what practice among yourself first. At least have a rehearsal. Then when you do it with your children, it will be a little bit better.
所以呢，我们呢这样做的是希望目的是大家可以拥有一次的一些学习，就是我们大家一起学习，然后之后呢才去运用在自己孩子身上。
So when you come, think about an area where you want to discuss and how to create healthy boundary with your children.
所以当你再来的那个晚上呢，你需要去想一想，你要在你的孩子身上建立什么样健康的这个界限这样子。
Okay, and then second announcement, we are very excited. Next week, Hobart Louis is going to come on Friday to teach, and also it's on Sunday. Our very special guest is going to come and teach.
下个礼拜五晚上和礼拜天晚上呢，礼拜天呢，Hobart 他会为我们传道，阿门。
Amen. Okay, so that's the end of the lesson. Thank you for coming and attending. Okay, if you have any question, okay, tonight we won't be able to do Q&A. Alright, you can write it down. Okay, and then on the 10th, you can come with your Q&A, okay? Come with your question, and then we can answer. And my wife is standing there at the back. That's my wife. Okay, she's dying to answer. She's an expert counselor, and okay, so.
OK， 我们如果是你们有什么问题的话，你们想问的话呢，是 OK 的，你们可以写下来这个问题，然后在下一次当我们再来的时候呢，因为今天晚上已经蛮迟了，然后写下来，下一次我们来，我们会为你们解答。我的就是Patrice， 他是一个合格的这个辅导员，所以他们肯定会迫不及待的希望能够为你们解答一些问题。
Okay, so after this, if you can stay back, we have one of our youth campus boys is going to get baptized, and we're going to observe his baptism. Thank you very much.
谢谢。
要吃。